Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to video 4 of our classroom video series. I'm your host, Mr. Kinlaw, and I've taken over the TV station waves again. I am excited about the video we have ahead of us. One of my personal heroes is our athlete of the video, and we have some interesting topics to cover. Definitely some things that you and your friends near you will want to pay close attention to. Now, as with all of our videos, you only need a pencil and a piece of paper that's blank. Other than that, when we get to our chair movement segment, just remember you can pop your earbuds out, scoot back a little bit from your chair, give yourself enough room to move inside your chair, but stay distant from the people next to you so you don't bump into them. All right, enjoy the video, and I'll look forward to seeing you along the way.
Half of that chair, and that'll really make it so that you're not leaning back or relying on the chair to keep good posture.
Especially if you have a cushy chair, because that makes a difference.
Exactly. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is going to be an arm crossover plus march in place. So we're going to go ahead and bring your foot between 1 to 2 inches off the ground, and at the same time alternate opening those arms up and closing them. Try your best to alternate which arm is on top, mixing it up, and breathe. I want you to keep your core nice and tight and engaged through this exercise and really through this entire routine today. Now, this is just a warm-up move, so don't feel the need to keep up or the need to move at a super fast pace right now. We're just trying to increase your overall body temperature, get that heart rate up, and get a little extra mobility work at the same time.
AKA move at a comfortable warm-up pace for you.
Exactly. And then we're going to encourage you to do that throughout this entire workout. Really just make it your own. Let's hit this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shake those arms loose. Let's bring your hands to your chin level, and we're going to do a side-to-side punch. So go ahead and turn to your right with a left punch. Twist at your core. Bring that punch back to your chin and rotate in the opposite direction. Every time, bring that fist back to your chin height. And I don't want you to just be punching side to side with your arm, but really focus on actually rotating at that core, getting those abs involved. Again, breathe. This one's great for that thoracic spine and just loosening up your overall core. Bring those hands back to your chin every time. And again, we're moving at a warm-up pace. Now, we're not going to count any repetitions today, either in the warm-up or in the actual session. So again, that's going to encourage you to move at a pace that you feel comfortable with, pushing yourself, but at the same time, staying within your own limitations. All right, let's do this move for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Next, we're going to move into a lower body move. We're going to do a 2-leg good morning. So again, sit in that front half of our chair. We're going to put both legs out in front of us. Come up onto your heels. Legs are straight. Go ahead and bring your hands up onto your head at your side. We're going to bend over at your waist, keeping your back straight. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. And then come back up. So try your best to keep your core nice and tight and your back straight as you bend over. So we're not hunching over like this, right? But instead keeping that back straight. Head is in a nice neutral position, so your head is in line with your body on this one. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings and in the back of your legs on every rep. Good. Feel those hips working. Squeeze those glutes up at the top as you sit up. Squeeze your backside. Excellent. Again, moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with, remembering to breathe. And if you can't quite get as far down as we are, that's all right.
That's right.
All you got today, then that's all right. Again, make this workout your own.
You may see that the more you do, the better your mobility may be on the going down portion of this.
Definitely.
Movement.
For 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shake those arms loose into a seated jack. So your difficulty on this one is just going to be variance in how fast you're moving. So we're going to do basically a jumping jack from our chair. Bring those legs out, arms overhead, and return. So you decide which pace is appropriate for you. But you're picking those feet up At the same time, opening the legs and bring the arms up overhead. If you feel great, go ahead, pick that pace up. If you're maybe you're just getting started in your fitness journey, feel free to slow it down. Again, I really want you to make this workout your own. Fitness is not a one-size-fits-all solution.
No way.
And if you want to pick up your hand weights on this one and get some extra shoulder work in, feel free to do so. Either way, we're using this one to get your heart rate up, get you moving. Nice. It's a good time of the workout as we start to get into it here to really focus on what motivates you and what brought you here today to begin with. What is it? What's your why? Whether, you just want to be better at life and your day-to-day activities, or you have a specific goal in mind, whatever it is, I just encourage you to stay focused on it. Whatever motivated you to start this workout, it's going to be that same thing that gets you through to the end. Come on, keep it moving, guys. Keep breathing. You got this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, it's time for our athlete spotlight of the video. Hailed as the greatest winner in sports, Basketball Hall of Fame center Bill Russell led the Boston Celtics to an unprecedented 11 championships in 13 seasons. Hall of Fame basketball center Bill Russell led the University of San Francisco to consecutive NCAA titles before starting his pro career with the Boston Celtics in 1956. Over the course of his 13-year NBA career, Russell steered the club to 11 titles. He retired in 1969 and was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame 6 years later. Russell anchored the middle of the floor as a Celtic. When the Celtics finished with the NBA's best record in 1957, they went on to win the title over the Hawks in a tense 7-game series. It was the start of an unprecedented championship run for Russell and the Celtics. Over his 13 seasons in the league, the team played in 12 NBA Finals, winning 11 of them. Following the 1966 season, in which Russell led the Celtics to an 8th title, his coach, Coach Auerbach, retired from coaching. Rather than play for somebody else, Russell took over as player coach, both as a player and a coach of the team, steering the team to titles in 1968 and 1969. Even as he won on the court, Russell, an outspoken backer of the civil rights movement, experienced struggles of his own. He was never embraced by Boston fans in the way his white teammates were. On the road, it was not uncommon for him to have to sleep in a different hotel from the rest of his team. In 2010, Bill Russell received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the country's highest civil honor, from President Barack Obama. All right, it's time to draw a picture. Get out your paper and pencil and follow along as we draw our picture of the day. Now, you see I have a couple little marks up there in the top right corner of the picture. Don't worry about those. You'll see what those have to do with a little bit later. We'll start here. How about drawing this big old staff-looking thing? It's kind of like an upside-down J. Then, on the curve or the crook of that J, we're going to add another little curve. After that curve, we're going to put a line across. Now we have what looks like to be a drooping flower. I'm going to put one little line sticking out from below. Then I'm going to do another. In fact, I'm going to spray a whole bunch of lines out from that little crook. Maybe you see what we're drawing now. All right, below that, I'm going to draw this little rounded off rectangle. And then after I draw that little rectangle, I'm going to draw a little line across it and another little curvy line. And then I'm going to draw some circles. One circle there, circle there. You can be creative how many circles you draw and where you draw them. These are little soap bubbles. So we have a spigot, a faucet, a shower head up there, and we have soap and soap bubbles. All right, now I'm going to go up to the right and I'm going to draw this little box looking thing up there. Not perfectly, but that's how I drew it. Then I'm going to draw a little jagged rectangular looking thing sticking off the end of it, just like that. I'm going to add a little box line up there. Shows that it's a container of some sort. After that, I'm going to draw a little line that goes up from it. And then I'm going to draw a little curly line below it. And then I'm going to draw a little curvy line like that on top. Now you see what those two little lines were for. So then I'm going to add a few more little bristles to that toothbrush up there. That's a toothpaste and a toothbrush. Now let's go to the bottom left of the paper. Can you draw a big old wide U-looking thing like that? And I'm going to take a couple more strokes here and make the bottom of that little U thing kind of bold and a little bit thicker. And then I'm going to draw a little bristle there. I'm going to draw another one. I'm going to draw a bunch of them. That's how I draw a comb. Maybe you do something different, but that's a comb to me. And that's our picture of the video. Now you can keep on adding to your picture. Maybe you can make yours even more beautiful than mine. I would not doubt it. But we're going to move on for our video's sake. Don't forget, save that paper. We're going to use it again in a few minutes. All right, now it's time for the video of the week not made by me.
Hello subscribers, welcome to a new video on my channel. The other day, we learned how we should wash our hands the right way. Today, we're going to learn more about hygiene habits. The first thing you should know about personal hygiene is... Hello? Basketball game? Right now? I was recording a video for my channel, but it's okay. I'll carry on with it later. See you on the court in 5 minutes. Subscribers, I forgot I had a basketball game. I'll be back later. I'm back! We won! As I was saying, hygiene habits are those routines we follow to look after our body and keep it clean. This way, we make sure we stay healthy. One of the most important habits is to shower at least once a day, especially after doing sports. I sweat quite a lot during the game, and I'm going to have a good shower. Now we should toss the dirty clothes in the hamper. 3-point shot. Let's start washing our hair. We squeeze out some shampoo onto our palm and foam it up. After a few seconds, we rinse. Then we wash our body. It's best to apply a small amount of shower gel on the sponge and rub all over our body. Meanwhile, we should turn off the tap to save water. When we finish, we turn on the tap and wash off the soap. I feel great after a shower. Now we should dry off with a clean, dry towel. I'll see you in a bit to keep talking about personal hygiene. Now I'm ready. I'm wearing clean clothes and I dried and combed my hair. Much better, right? Another hygiene habit is to keep your fingernails short and clean. You should cut them if they're long, using some scissors or a nail cutter. It's no good biting them. It's dinner time! They're calling me for dinner. I'll wash my hands well before sitting at the table. Learn how to do this watching the video hand washing on my channel. I'll be right back. Another hygiene habit is brushing your teeth after every meal. Brushing your teeth is an important part of your dental care routine and helps to prevent gum disease. The last hygiene habit we're going to talk about today is washing our face. Before going to bed, we should wash our face. Oh, and in the morning, when we wake up, we should repeat this hygiene habit. I'm on it! What a day, subscribers! Want to recap the hygiene habits? It's important to shower once a day, especially after doing sports. After showering, we'll wear clean clothes and comb our hair. We should keep our fingernails short and clean. Before eating, we should wash our hands. After every meal, we should brush our teeth. And before going to bed, and after waking up in the morning, we should wash our face. That's all, subscribers. See you in the next video.
All right, well, let's watch some basketball clips of our athlete of the video, Bill Russell.
Celtics legend, number 6, Bill Russell.
Laughter is the only thing that'll keep you sane. And this world is crying more and more every day. Don't let evil get you down. In this madness spinning round and round, I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Some people say faith is a childish game. Play on children like it's Christmas Day. Sing me a song, sing me a melody, sing out loud, you're a symphony. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Take courage when the road is long. Don't ever forget you are never alone. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want
And the Celtics, they have done it again. A spectacular finish.
Chris, I'm here with Bill Russell. Bill, this must have been a great win for you. Exactly. I know it's hard to say what's in your mind right now, Bill, and it must have been a great win. Well, this is such a great bunch of guys, you know, and it's just been so fabulous the way they played for me. And it sounds all corny, you know, start talking like that, but I told these guys before the game, I don't care what happens, I wouldn't trade you guys for any guys in the world.
This is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball.
I always said that when I left the Celtics, I could not go to heaven because there'd be a step down. I am pure, 100% Celtic. I think if you slashed my wrist, the blood would have been green.
All right. Well, now let's add to our picture. We learned about hygiene. Hygiene is a word for staying clean. So first, up in the left-hand corner of your paper, write stay clean. We heard a lot of different ways to help ourselves stay clean. And it's important that we remember that if we put these into a daily routine, that makes them easier to remember and to make sure we don't forget them. First, we want to bathe regularly. In the video, they talked about bathing every day. Some families have their kids do that. Some families have them bathe every other day. As long as you're staying clean, that's excellent. Along with bathing every day, we want to remember we need to wear clean clothes every day. Next, we want to brush our hair and teeth. We want to brush our teeth every day after breakfast and as the last thing we do before we go to bed. We want to brush our hair once or twice through the day to make sure that it stays in its best shape it can. And last, we want to wash our hands. Regularly washing our hands before we eat, after we use the restroom, and after they get dirty, either dirty outside or dirty by touching a bunch of surfaces that maybe aren't clean, then we're going to keep ourselves a lot healthier that way. Great job. So we stay clean by bathing and wearing clean clothes daily, brushing our hair and teeth, and by washing our hands. It's time for the dad joke of the video. Here we go. Yesterday, I ate a clock. It was very time consuming, especially when I went back for seconds. Now it's time for your mindfulness moment. Put everything down, get quiet. Maybe you're a little bit cool right now. This is sure to warm you up. Enjoy being you for a minute. Thanks for watching.